Hello there.
Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. Drunken Dragon Gaming. Welcome to the hedge.
Hello there. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I completely forgot that loading Foundry kills the music instantly. Hope everyone's having a very good day today. That button, that's the one I'm after. Hello, good evening. Welcome in, everybody. Bill, hello, good evening. Dragon, thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member. Thank you, indeed you do. Hope you're having a good day. Lonnie, hello, good evening. Tag, hello. Emble as well. I don't know how you were seeing the cute hedgehog when I wasn't even live yet, so maybe your eyes do need checking. Yes. Billy Bear, hello, good evening. And Tag again, hello over there. Why is that laggy? What's going on? Oh, hello. Oh, we're doing this today, are we? Okay. Uh-oh. Are you gonna... Nope. I turn my head even slightly, it says no. Or there was another hedgehog? There could have been another hedgehog. Emble keeps saying he's seeing this cute hedgehog. And the only cute hedgehog I know is a pink one and carries a giant mallet. So maybe, I don't know. Nope, nothing's changed with the camera. It's not having it today for some bizarre reason. I don't know. Maybe cleaning my glasses will help, because I can barely see through them, so maybe the camera just can't see through them, but nope, apparently turning my head. Camera doesn't like it today. Oh well, it's only me. It's fine if I turn it that way, but it doesn't work if I turn it that way. Maybe the light's doing something bizarre. I don't know. Okay, right, so we're going to play more Foundry today. Surprise. And we're going to build things and do things and change things and things, stuff and things will happen today. Yes, they will. Stuff and things will indeed happen today. I'm going to try and it's weird, if I turn my head that way it just locks and the tracking's gone, but if I turn my head this way it's fine and it works all right. So I guess I just won't look over at chat anymore. Maybe I just need to look stare into the soul of the camera. Maybe. Oh well. Anyway, we are going to play on Foundry. We left the last episode of moving loads of oil and things around, and it's done. That is done now. So my camera, if I look over to my left, and as you can see I completely freeze and only my mouth moves, which is linked to sound, so that's fine, but my avatar no longer moves. I'm wiggling around, nothing happens. But if I look over to the right and wiggle around, oh, it's still a bit jittery, but it's not happy. It is very hot though. Whoa. Oh, it's actually too hot to... Why is the camera too hot to touch? Do the obspots run really... I've never felt that before. Hold on. Let me try and... I mean, the lighting's not different in this room than it ever has been before. My face is not square in the screen. That probably doesn't help it a little bit. Oop, now it's looking too far down. There we go. Now I'm in the centre of the screen now. Nope.
Hello there.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it is broke. But nothing's changed. I'm just going to ignore it. And we're going to carry on anyway. Because it's not me that you come here to look at. It's the foundry. It's the factory. You came here to watch me build the factory. That's why. I don't have one of those avatars with bouncy things. So, yeah, you're clearly here for that instead. Okay. Let me rearrange some stuff here on my table and push the button. Zoom. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's just going to be weird when I look over at the chat. So, anyway, yes. Yeah. So last time I moved all of the oil up here. This is now done. So we have 473,000 oleumite gas here. We have 498,000 liquid polymer, and we have 473,000 liquid polymite. Yeah. Question: blast furnace can run away. No, they don't have any legs, so they're not very good at running. But I know exactly what you mean. No, the 200% speed is operational speed. It's weird. It's really weird. They support 6 casters at full speed, which is 200%. But they can operate between 100% and 200%. So, yeah. Yeah. Need to double that storage? What, the 500,000, or possibly 600,000 plus 100,000 there. So we've got 700 and... hold on. We've got 727,500 litres of low density oleumite. There. I can technically put 2 more tanks either side of this if we really wanted to have more tanks if we want storage. It's throughput we need though, not storage. And we have throughput here. We have 4 pipes worth of stuff here being run, but it needs to be plugged into that guy there. So let's do that now, shall we? And then we need to go down and figure out bringing the oil over here. So I want to put 1 on each of these to move them away from the flare stacks. That's the word I'm after. And then we want to put in, I'm not sure how much of a floor I'm going to put in. Let's go with 9. 9 seems like a good number. 9. And then here, we want to go... What the hell? Why did my mouse click out the window? Shrink. Like that. And on top of that, that's wrong. That's too high. No, it's not. No, it's not. That is correct. That pipe is wrong. That pipe wants to go up. There. And down. And then we need pipe line to pipe. We need 4 of. Boop. Like that. There we go. These games, hello, good evening. We're having a good day today. Boop. Confirm, copy in place. Paste. Whoop. No, not place. What the? Boop. Paste. 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 Excellent. Okay. And then I need a load of these. Ooh. And we want to come in from there. We're going to come in from the side, I think, and come along here. Need way more of those. Let's see here. Pipeline. Oh, they're stacked to 250. Ah, interesting. Okay. But they require 8 steel beams, so. Right, and then we're going to come off of here, run along to here, and then zip, and plug into there. And that would be the oil going that way. Hopefully that'll be fine. We might have to put a pipe like here, pump there. Although, can't they deal with 600 complexity? But that's already 170, and that's just that little line there. We're going to be running from that all the way along to here. And then along there, out for the next one, in, out, in. I can make it less complex if I took off those M1s there. But so yeah. Factory has a distinct lack of statue. Well, I'm not going to put a statue at every single factory place, but we should have a statue. We should have a statue somewhere. I don't know where we'd put the statue. Probably when I actually build the factory like the factory. So I have this one here which is doing the stuff for making conveyor belts, balances and things, but it's also doing a few extra stuff which I probably want to take away from there and have a dedicated factory to make, like the mall factory that makes the little things that I need. So it will make powered flooring, it will make pipes, pipelines, assemblers. I think that's about it. Xeno towers, Xeno containers, so not about it. Power lines, power poles, the sort of stuff that's everyday usage. I should have a factory making all those. For now, I just want to make some more pipeline. And then, right, so where are the other trains? Why are they not up here yet? Oh, because we actually had an on-right gas pickup. Right, we need to fix that. Okay, so I need to turn these guys on. So you are going to be on-right drop off. You are enabled. You want to be enabled. You're enabled. Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea. Dragon have the Xeno storage. That's what I've got at the moment. Like I'm filling up everything here with stuff from storages all over the world. Also having train tracks and signals being made would be useful as well. Yeah. Need to get 50 of my fracking exporters installed, and then have to go around installing tracking tanks and receivers. Yeah, for the fracking fluid, you might as well just use the smaller tanks. It's not worth it. Have your, wherever it's making fracking fluid, have that be the large tank, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to disconnect you. We're going to commandeer you. Let me turn my light on. Ooh, autosave. Autosave. Have a sip of coffee. Ooh. Here we go. Right. Right, I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Add a stop. Let's go to Olimite. Drop off. Boom, boom. Can you get the rail? Nope. Nope. Disconnect the rail. Get in my cabbage train and go. Where are you going? You're not going to go to that one. At least I don't think you're going to go to that one. Yeah. Well, it's in the same way. Oh yes, you're playing through a random game in that with random notes, or not that I couldn't figure out how to enable random notes. So, but yeah. Yeah. Once it's data cable, the liquid transporters. As in the ships, the spaceships, yeah. Oh no, you are going to go back to where you wanted to go to originally. That's not where I wanted to go to. Shipping over. Oh, she's doing what I'm doing here, but with trucks instead of trains. Nice. They had a big truck update, didn't they? The plants road transport. Yeah, no, they don't. You can't seem to enable or disable or change any of the transport ships with data or anything to do with them. They kind of suck. They're so limited. The planetary ships. Yeah. Right. I need to. That's it. I've completed Satisfactory the first time after so many years. Actually finished the final one of the space station. I'm like, I'm gonna go back round into. What are you doing? Stop! Stop! Why are you going back to the same station over and over and over? Right. Try again. You should go to the station up here, finish here, then go to the next one. See if we go around the tuckers again to it. Yeah. Massive truck up. Yeah, the truck up has had a big change. So I used to like the trucks. I used to like building them. The problem is you had to build dedicated roads to them and make the roads massive in case they go wrong. And then after every time you reloaded the game, go and check them all to make sure they don't explode. Because, yeah. Don't put as many exporters of fracking towers to get stuck on loading. Yeah, your best bet's going to be to have you doing it again. You're just going back to the original station. Why would you leave the station to then go back to it? Doesn't make any sense. Pathing really well. Yeah, Lonnie, when it comes to the fracking the fractor, I would just have a dedicated train with a single carriage on it. And have why are you waiting here? Did I disable the automatic drop off? Right, so you will go to here. And then hopefully you will go to the other one and not loop back around to this one. But we'll see. 4 achievements range around it. I've got to basically build my factory to make all the pots. That's where I'm missing most of my achievements from. I bet we're going to go around in a complete circle now. Yes, we are. I get that you're supposed to go to the closest one. That's fine. But you should go here. You should then stop. You should then go, there's a second station. I will go to the second station. But you're not going to, are you? You're just going to go here and stop dead, aren't you? Yep, and then wait. There's a second station. You should go to the second station. But you're not going to, are you? Right, okay. We'll drive all the way down to like here somewhere, and then I will change the thing and say go to here. So that's where I'm going to go to. Very annoying train. Very annoying train. Not doing the things I expect you to do. But then I've never tried this before, so it sounds 120 a minute night cancellation. Nice. Hurrah! Doop doop doop, doopy doop. Ding. You stay there for a moment, train. Right, so all this is empty, right? You're not. You're completely full still. Why is my mouse not so? You still got 500,000 on it, right? But You are empty, you are empty, you are empty. Beautiful. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. We need to dismantle these. That's fine, we'll do that in a minute. So I want to shut down, at least maybe. Yep, you're empty. Shut down, shut down. And then tell you, get on with it, go. All you guys will go back up north, which is where I want you to go. In fact, to be honest with you, I kind of want you to stop. Yeah. Stop. Because you're really not needed right now. We do need an oil train, but we'll fill that in a minute. Okay. Let me to reconnect that line there, so if any train does come up here, it's got somewhere to go. Loads of pipes and stuff on the ground, which we want the pipes, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, right. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use this guy. No, not this guy. We're going to use this guy. Select area. There. All the way along to there. All the way down to wherever you want to go to. Come along this way by one. Go up to like there. That'll do. And then, oh, we want to confirm area. Boom. And I will collect everything that isn't dirt. So can I just remove the dirt from the list? Yep. Bink. Bink. Rocky Desert dirt. Okay, so buildings. Modules cannot be destroyed by hand. Train. Floor. Oh, am I underneath the... I'm not underneath. Oh, yes I am. Oops. Oh, my inventory is full. Well, we do need to demolish these as well, so let's get these guys in here. Dismantle building, confirm. Dismantle building, confirm. Dismantle building, confirm. I'm going to get rid of those Mark II stuff. Go away. Okay, and then we'll get rid of the train tracks over here as well. Which leaves a very desolate place with nothing in it, but we can always put another factory here later. What would go here and be useful? Don't need anything with parking, do we? No, we don't want to use this setup anymore anyway, do we? We're using the new and improved setup. Am I full again? Yep. Okay. Right. So. I want to stop this down here from pumping out, which is easy because all we do is that, and now you can no longer pump because you have nothing to pump from. This, instead of being a drop-off, wants to be a pickup. So I of course want to delete it all, but no I don't. What I want to do is load up this, load up a train liquid loader. Like so. But what we need to do is collect everything that's in there. Hopefully I can pick this up, I'm not sure. Which buildings? Why is there 672 blocked? Oh. Boo. Yeah, not out of space. Didn't think so. Dang it. 644 is blocked because I need to go down one more floor, which means I need to pick up a load of stuff. So can I dump all the foundation in there? Tell you to pick up the lot. Tell you to paste that. Pick up everything from there. Paste it again. And then pick up everything from there. Bing. There we go. Awesome. Now we have a loader instead. Excellent. And all we need to do is go underground. Oh, damn it, it's one tile out. Of course it is. Right. What is going on? Why does my mouse keep ending up unlocking itself from the window today? There's a load of crude oil in there. Of course there is. Right. And let's remove this wall as well. Damn, trying to fit old technology with new technology. Just made 200 of these. I don't need to make any more. Okay. Trooper capacity was exceeded during 2 of the past 60 seconds. How? How could we have exceeded the... Okay, so you guys should be filling, right? Yes. Okay. So this is going to be called Olimite Pickup. And whilst I'm at it, I do kind of... I don't want this to be here anymore. But we are pumping out from over there and come along. It's not going to be very quick to fill this up. Yeah, it's not actually exceeding. It's just where you add the pipe to it, and it's trying to fill the pipe as quickly as it possibly can. So I get it. It's just that's what I'm like. How? How did you possibly do that? There. Oh, let's get rid of that. Let's put in a high voltage version. There. Grab this guy and connect it to there. We don't care about that. And then grab this guy. Actually, I need to grab that guy. Bring him up to there. That'll do. And then to there. Okay. And then the pump there will start pumping and refilling this guy, I think. Yep, it's filling. Excellent. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. And then we can have trains come and pick up from here and move on. We have a big tank to empty as well. That's not a problem. We'll get to it. I also have... where do I have any space for these? I do. Not enough space in my inventory. Oh yeah, they don't stack, do they? What can I... don't want to throw the seeds out just yet. Let's use the dirt. Make it grass. So it looks much better on the map now. Yay. Okay, can I pick up one more? I'd rather pick up the pipes. Want those, but they're currently full, so that's fine. Right, okay. So I picked the train up, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay, I can't make any more of those. Any more steel beams? I don't have any steel beams because I don't have any Xeno Tower here at the moment. Plus, I don't have any space in my inventory. Bonk. 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 I see a blue train and I want it painted black. Now you, I think we have a Olimite. God, that's just Olimite trains, which go Olimite drop off, then back to the Olimite pickup. I can't remember what order we was doing the other ones in. Hold on. This one. Electronic component sheets. Yes. Oh, these aren't done either. So pickup is first, and the drop off is afterwards. I wanted to add something to these, didn't I? What was it? It was inactive time, wasn't it? We did it with the Tekken. Yeah, the pickup should be inactive. If you don't do anything at a pickup for 5 minutes, you should drive away because something's gone wrong. And if you do have anything in you, then go and yes. So I want to do that for the Olimite as well. And at the pickup, inactive for 5 minutes. So if you've done nothing for 5 minutes, autopilot. Can you go to that one? Which is right here. Although you are full, so yeah. Trying to see what I can get rid of. I want to get another tanker, so what could I throw away? Let's throw away the signposts. Boom. Yeah. And we got no power here. We have got power here. Awesome. So let's just put that there and connect you to there. Boom. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And then we'll build another oil tanker. We'll put a train in here. Dunk. Oil truck on the back. Dunk, dunk. Configure. Make it an Olimite train. Apply, but you're not going to go yet. We're going to wait for us to get some steel in. As if you're getting any power. You are getting power. Excellent. Right. So I can make another train, then we're going to jump on it and follow it up, because I now need to put loads of pipes in up north. It should also fill pretty damn quick as well, because it's got a mega pipe going. This is filling. Dink. Dink. Copy that one. No. Copy that one, put it there. And it did copy black. Yay. Towers don't need to be detected. No, the storage apparently doesn't even need to be. So hang on, let me try this. Hold on, seed, forest seeds set. So we don't have any forest seeds in the network. If I take a logistics tower and fly over here, container, and fly over here somewhere, let's put it down here. We'll put it there. Okay, so we are nowhere near any logistics towers. If I throw the seeds in there, boom, it says we have them. You just have to be in range of a tower. So if I fly in range of here, this will change to in range. Boom, and we start collecting seeds. From that box, over there, floating in the sky. I thought they needed to be in range of the tower, and you need to be in range of a tower, but apparently not. So long as they exist, they connect to the network magically, and then you connect to this guy, which is nice. I would like the tower ranges to be larger than they currently are. I feel they're a little small. Like you have for some of the factory sizes, you have to put many of them down. Although, rather than making them larger, I kind of wish you'd be able to see the tower sizes. As in, when you copy one, I don't know how big this one is. I'd like to see a line that shows me where that one's range is, so I can then figure out how far I need to put this one away so they don't overlap, because there's no point in them overlapping. Yeah. Yeah, you just need to pop down a tower and let it charge to 80% power before it starts running. They have to charge up to 80% charge, and then they start running and start giving you stuff. So everyone, you can power it. Boom. The modular Xeno tower that covers a much larger range. Oh, the radio tower. The radio tower with the Xeno logistic that covers a much larger range would be beautiful. Oh. If only we knew someone who could mod the game to add that in. I don't even know if you can mod modular towers in. Right. So. Choo-choo. Oh, I don't know. Can you? I'm asking people. I don't know. I don't know if you can mod modular buildings. I know you can mod the recipes in them. I don't know if you can. Add that. So, a Xeno relay tower. Well, that's what the towers kind of are, aren't they? They're they're just relays. They don't even have to be connected to each other. You just put one down in the middle of nowhere and it runs. But yeah, building the Xeno towers have a range of, they cover 96 by 96. It's a strange number, but yeah, you could do like the radio tower Xeno one and have it cover a much larger, but I don't know how to do any of that. I also don't know how the game works under the hood, but if that would break something. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so the radio tower you build, the modular building, radio tower. What the hell? Camera stopped completely. But yeah, so you'd build that one, build the radio tower, but it's got a Xeno radar on top of it. That's a Xeno tower, and it becomes massive. So yeah, you say 96 by 96. Also, no, this is fine. This is working. But 96 by 96. That's what these towers are. The tower's there, and I'm not in range of it. They're not 96 from the center. It's a 96 by 96 area with them in the center. So, what's that? 96 divided by 2. So there's only 48 tiles away from the tower. If you're more than 50 tiles away, you don't get signal. So they are quite small. So you can see here, I've got 3 there covering that area. And that's just covering 1, 2, 3, 4 train stations. It doesn't even cover this whole train station. It stops here. So they're a little small. I feel they should have been, like, if they were 128 by 128, that would have been nice, because then there'd be 64 tiles apart from each other, and that's a nice number for how the grid system works. 96 is a nice number. It adds to the they've done 96 so that you put it in the center of here and it covers 9 tiles. I would like it to be 128, so you put it in the center there and it covers an entire chunk. So yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Providing you put it down and power it, you just come and stand next to it for a bit and it starts filling you up. And it's beautiful. It's a really nice thing. So yeah. That's the wrong station. Parts of New One go build by construction. I always forget about. I've never used a construction drone for that. I'm really bad at doing that. Nope, the tower doesn't have to be close to any storage. So long as the storage exists. What is going on, camera? What is going on? Do you not like the light today or something? I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be. Literally, you can have a tower like I can have. I've got storages down here. Let me see. Down here, these storages down here are not in range of a tower. So yeah, and it just comes up there. So right, I want you. Where are you? Come back here. You. Actually, carry on with your autopilot, but I want you to stop here. So I'm going to slap a train in there. The drone movement faster. Yeah, the problem is I constantly forget the drone exists. It's like you'll see me running up to buildings to interact with them. I'll run right up to a building to interact with it. I'll run up to here and then push E to interact with it. I won't do it from over here, even though I know full well you can reach a building from that far away. But I still fly up to it because I'm so used to that. I feel like that range, this whole this thing here, I feel like that range is a bit much. It's like, I want to access that building all the way over there. I can do that. For some reason I have further range than these need. The fractal towers need high voltage. Yep. So do the Xeno towers. So yeah, I can be out of range of a tower and still interact with it. This distance thing needs to go down to be 96 by 96, so it's the same range as that. So if you're there, you can reach every building inside it. That would be better than the current setup, I feel. I feel that is ridiculous. You know. Look, that. So that's it. That's the range. From here, I can reach that tower there. Which, let me go to the settings for a moment. Hold on. Let me So this is the default view distance. The tower's starting to get faded out by the fog, and I can interact with it. If I switch the fog back to my distance, there you go, the fog's a bit... Yeah. Now I can't reach it. There you go. Boom. I don't actually know. Hold on. I don't know what the range is for it, so let's find out, shall we? Let's go 100. So that's 100 tiles away. So if I stand on the end here and push up against that, I can interact with the tank container. So 110. Still interact with it. Gonna be like 128, isn't it, or something stupid like that. $130. I can barely see it down there. Get rid of that one. It's 150 tiles. It's 150 tiles. 150, and the Xeno towers only have a 48 tile range. Yeah, I think that 150, that needs to be absolutely sliced into a quarter of that. It should be 48 tiles. It should be the same as the Xeno logistics towers. But look, you can just about see that storage down there, and I can interact with it from here. So I'll tell you what, we'll do a nice compromise. Increase the Xeno towers to 128, so they'll sit in the center there and cover an entire chunk there, and then change this to 128, so it's actually 64. So you'd be about here, and then you can reach it. So 64 tiles from where the player's standing, because 150. Yeah. There's quality of life, and then there's just like what 64 tiles would be fine. Make the interaction 64 tiles, make the Xeno logistics towers 128 tiles, so then it would also be 64 because it's half. Seems like a good compromise, at least to me. I don't know. There'll be many people out there going, oh no, it's still too far away. Why can't I just build from chests? Which some games do, and I like that. But inventory space is not difficult on Foundry. So, really. So what are we here? We're at 3. We're already halfway. Really halfway to that. Okay, right. So I need to pick this up, which means I need to turn off your autopilot. Oop. Yours is already disabled. Right. Can you go backwards, please? We need to change this to be a drop-off, not a pickup. Which sucks, because it was a drop-off originally, wasn't it? No, it's always been a pickup. Okay. Always been a pickup. It's fine. It's fine. Load. Round liquid unloader. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. And then I need to adjust some stuff inside there for the tank. I feel like I did this already. Oh, no. Did I do this and then the game crashed? Yeah, I think I did this, didn't I? And then the game crashed. Right. So, pick up everything. Not enough space in the inventory. No. Box. Dermot, hello, good evening. Dermot with Fargle. Nice. If you reach my yes, it does, but you start getting charged storage for your thermalite thing. I've currently got my vault space is 1 million. And we're on 1,167,000. So I'm being charged external storage for my I will save the game. I will say this is going to be stream 37 on, isn't it? Oop. Well, you're watching me on Twitch. So I'm going to assume I am online. Twitch is telling me I'm currently offline, which is a little twitchy, but I'm going to assume I am actually online. Can I dump the flooring off? Confirm. No, don't confirm paste. No. Pick up. But yes, it does carry on selling stuff. It's absolutely fine. You just pay extra. You pay extra for storage. Do I have a... What are they called? What's the things called that you talk to Space Station Terminal? Can I get one of those, please? Thank you. I forgot to forget. Hold on. Once you've got over the amount of storage, if you go to your finances, accounting history, you will see external storage fees here. So I'm paying 2,700 a day for basically a bank vault somewhere instead of my own vault. So you get charged a lot. You do actually get charged quite a lot. So the best way, if you are worried about filling it up and don't want to spend it in there once, go to your research lab and improve the lab. So you get better stuff for your bots. Just start improving your lab. I am, however, going to upgrade my thermalite vault right now. Yeah, throw it all in the lab. And if you're still building stuff in the world and you're not going to be using the money for the time being, you don't have to worry about it, then yeah, throw it in the lab. Job done. Job done. I can stay there. Cancel that. Oh, I also cancel the seeds. We don't want those anymore. Boop. Paste. Grab. Paste. Soup. Nice. We go down here. Turn the lights on. We do this again. So we do a cross section. We run this out to here. We have to look that out. Oh. Did a city block build? Oh yes, yep, nice. Nice. I'm doing satellite factories in this one, so everything's connected by trains. So we have that's making conveyor belts. There's the tech and blast furnaces. That's doing electronics. There's the Xeno ferrite blast furnaces. Obviously, there's only one there at the moment, but we're going to expand it out. And everywhere must be at least 500 meters away from the next one. So yeah, so everything's far away. Steel factories over there. Might also look into this modding the steel to give it blast furnaces. Because I would very much like to have steel on the blast furnace. setup. That would be nice to have. Okay, so you're good, you're good, you're good. That's fine. So if I then enable your autopilot and enable your autopilot, and then pick up that train there. Ding. One of you will move, drop off your oil. Never thought about doing a city block style build. The problem is you need to know how big the factories want to be before you even start playing. Done it again. My mouse is over on my other monitor. Why are you not snapping to the screen? What are you doing, Windows? We're going to go vertical expansions. Yes, something I don't do. I still build flat. I did try going on the previous playthrough where I had all the stuff. I did try doing a bit of verticality, but I found that if you got something wrong and you had to fix it, it was a pain. Oh, you're running. Oh. And they all look like they're giving off that wonderful autumn scent. Helping the environment smell very nice and happy. Power doesn't look like it was struggling, although I didn't see. Didn't actually see. I don't know if power was struggling or not. Have to wait for the next train to come by with oil and see if the power's giving up on us or not. It probably is. What are we at? No, I wouldn't think this would use 100 megawatts yet. Right. But anyway, that's that done. I need to do liquid polymer and then olymite gas because we need those. Which is actually quite interesting because shouldn't the olymite gas train be up here now? Actually, no, it would have loaded, wouldn't it? Could we have some olymite gas, don't we? Yeah. Okay, but I do need to build those because otherwise that's not going to be very helpful for us. So let us load up the power of duplication. Because I didn't copy one of these areas yet. So I need to do that. Confirm copy. Yank it down here. Dooby dooby doop doop doopy doop doop. Doop. Yeah. Only missing 9 pieces. That's quite cool. What are we missing? A couple of destination columns. Pipe to pipeline. Right, well, I'll tell you what. Paste. So a pipe to pipeline. And then 4 columns. Oh, and 4 of those. And of course I'm out of range of those. Looking forward to their new track piece with our rails to carry hover. Oh yes, oh yes, very very much so. That will help a lot because it annoys me that the train tracks are on a 4 grid, an even grid, and power poles are on an odd grid. So you can't run the power poles down the centre of the train tracks. Very much annoys me. I would like for these to be either 2 wide or be a 4 wide version. It's larger. But if train tracks can run power, then yeah, we'll just have power yanked out for on the train tracks. We'll just use them. That would be our electric grid. Oh, right. So now you're running again there. Beautiful. How's the power grid doing? Grid status is good. Why did I see something red over here when we first put this in? Ah, it was this. It was dissolving gas. That's what I saw red. No, grid is good. The grid is good. Yes, should be. Got plenty going on. Yeah. Yeah. The only sort of way I was trying to figure out to do it would be maybe I could have maybe I could have like 2 train lines that run down the outside of the tracks. Two power lines that run down the outside of the tracks. Just to make it look even, but yeah. Tracks elevated on a high 140. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you couldn't do anything about it. Having a wider power pole would be nice, but then where do you put the power pole connection? Because it's got to be... It can't be in the middle of a block. Yeah. If it works as good, it's got to look good as well. Sometimes just making it work isn't enough. Says me, who's no good at building factories other than just on the flat, on the flat and. It seems very old, that mouse cursor disconnecting from the screen. Right, take that one up there. There we go. We don't need this section of track. Okay. Draven, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day today. This is wrong. Do trains go slow with more carriages? I don't think so. Although I will say it has felt that way when I've been riding in them. But just a train with no carriage seems to accelerate faster than one with multiple carriages. They have the same top speed, but maybe the acceleration is different. They do have different acceleration, do they? Does it also matter whether the trains are full or not? Is weight calculated? Wow, you've burnt through all that oil. Wow. Let's do a little experiment, shall we? Let's do a little train experiment. Really hate when it auto saves when I'm playing with tracks, because I always feel like the game's going to die on me. I'm not having much luck with it not doing that. Oh, nope, nope. Not that it matters, they just need a destination, that's all. Boop, boop. Underscore 000 unlimited trains. So, one, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, no, hang on, you have to go forward on that. So shut down this station here. So you are going to have a stop, which is going to be 00000. Apply. Copy, paste, paste. So if I turn on the autopilot, you're just going to do nothing at the moment. You're going to do nothing. Why are you saying no valid path? Because I've connected you to the wrong side of the grid. Yep. Ah. Oh, no, hang on, wrong track. That one. Right, so now you should all have a valid path. Oh, no, why not? Go up, go down there. Loop around, come back to that one there. have I done? No, you can definitely get to that guy. Why are you saying no valid path? But it should not no valid path. It should tell me that all stations are disabled. All stations are inactive. Oh, so does it come up with no valid path? I thought this state was different here. Okay, no, so the state's the same. Right, okay. Right, so... this is wrong, so we wanted 3 of these, didn't I? Because if we look at our setup, we want 80 of those, 96 of those, and then 60 of those, which is 4, 8, 12, 16. $32, 48. $16, 20, 20, 40, 60, 80. That is 80. Wait a minute. 4, 8, 12, 16, 32, 48, 64, 80. Yes, so that is 80. Okay, and then we wanted 96 of these, so I want 4, and then I want 1 more, so we do want 4, and then that's going to have 3 there. Okay. All right. So on the pack there, Harper, the all items one is, it means items in the game. It's not everything. It means items in the game. So like pipes, and conveyor belts, stuff like that. The building ones are all individual. So if you want to modify a building, you have to download the specific building. If you want to modify an item or a recipe in the game, you have to download the all items pack. Because I thought the all items pack contained everything, but it doesn't. It doesn't contain everything in the game. Plus lots of new things like the liquid intake stuff isn't in there. It's not been updated for it, so. Excuse me, really wish right, do you know what? So we've got We've got one that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got 10,000 building blocks in it. This one's empty, and that one's just got 3 carriages which are empty. So if I turn that on, all these will start racing, and we'll see which one goes first. Click. I don't know whether that was just a delay because of so yes, so more carriages is definitely slower, and maybe it does figure the weight out because that's got stuff in it and is slower than the one that doesn't. Where are you going? Oh, have you figured out you can get to it from there? Oh, clever. Clever. Ah. That's going to block the whole junction up, but still. Look at that. Okay. So yes, so more carriages, slower acceleration, same top speed, and it may actually take into account the weight of stuff in the carriages. Because you're empty. Fly. And you've got loads in there. Oh, wait. Where are you going though? It's turned off. It's disabled. I want to test it again because I'm not sure whether the central train just got the tick first and went compared to the other two. So I want to test it again, not with the 3 carriages, but we'll do you stop there. Actually, you stop. So, this is carriage, train. Paste. So yeah, that was so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Configure autopilot. Configure autopilot. Configure autopilot. Okay. Begin. They all pulled off at the same time. The one with the less in is slightly ahead of the other two. They're all going to start braking now because they need to do the corners. But yeah, so actually no, because that one's full, isn't it? It's the one on this side that we left empty. Was it? I don't know then. I don't. Maybe not. Maybe not. But more carriages definitely did seem to affect it. Yeah, so they all seem to move at the same time. And I know it's only, I'm not sure how much these weigh anyway. I don't know how you find out what the weights of the building blocks are. Why are you waiting there? The space station ship carrying him. Ah, okay. The problem is, wouldn't I have to buy the market to check it? Where do we put that galactic market thing? Up there. Oh, look, an actual valid reason to use the distance thing. Galactic market. Yeah, because I can't buy it because I don't have the thing for it. So, station upgrades, market office. You can't trade flooring. So no clue how much it weighs. Okay, you can't trade flooring. One of those. Transport from the factory to the space station. No, I can't because I don't have the license for it, so I'm not allowed to. Yeah, so I can't view it because I don't have the license for it. Yeah. And you can't do it with it anyway because you can't send it to the station because there's no license for that one. So based on that, it's just the amount of carriages. I don't think it bothers about the weight inside them. Yeah. So I would say it's just the amount of carriages. But however, just in the interest of the final test, let me throw the foundations in there. So you've got stuff inside you. Right, to be honest, fill you up with anything. Turn off that for the moment so I don't auto-fill stuff. Okay, and then go. Yeah, I think it's just train carriages. I don't think the actual stuff in the carriage matters. You've still actually got oil. Are we still delivering oil over here? Or are we done? No, we are still delivering oil. Nice. Where's the train? You went all the way down to come all the way back up again, rather than go through. Ha! Okay. Oh, right. You can come along now. Come on. I'm not going to move. Waiting for a clear path. Oh, you can stop now. Your wait is over. Bing. Bing. And bing. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let's get rid of that station as well. Right. Oop. So, let's move on to pistons, shall we? Or should we build the factory building the stuff for us? Might be an idea. We have learned something, though. We have learned something. So, Dermot, if you're still here, it's just on how many train carriages are attached to the train, not what's inside them. Okay. I still need to add something for the oilomite gas, but we're not really using that much oilomite gas at the moment. So that's fine. And if I go and actually build a thing for this, yeah. So the same top speed, it just affects their acceleration. Okay, I think turn it back on. So, oof. Did I actually pick up that final carriage? Didn't look. Yes, I did. Yeah. So, let's go build somewhere that will make stuff like powered flooring, assemblers, because I really don't want to have the assemblers being made where they are at the moment because they're tacked on the end. I don't like that. Although it does work, so yeah. But power flooring, piping, power poles, train tracks, train stations, trains. So I can just go, hey, I need a thing. And boop it up, I get one. And I think we've got a nice area right about here that we could build it at. Yeah, only needs drop-offs, it doesn't need any pickups, so same as this one, just needs this. I could extend this out. The conveyor factory could become like our factory because it has everything it needs for what I want to build. Let's see here. So the power flooring is Xeno and Tekken rods. We have Xeno. We don't have Tekken rods. But if we add Tekken rods and steel, that's it, isn't it? Like that Tekken rods for those. We don't have any CPU, so I can't do that one. That's steel. So I want steel. These are all stuff that's already been up there. Loaders are good. I'd probably want to make some transformers and, well, not batteries, but transformers would be good as well, along with power poles That's all up there. Polymers up there as well. We're already making those up there. Don't really need the distillation columns being made on the system, because once I've built the oil plant, we won't use any more of those. Crushers could be useful. I think we just extend the this is just steel, that's that, that's steel and crafting materials, they're all up there already. I think we just extend the conveyor factory and rename it. Yeah. I think that would make a bit of sense. Oh, stop. Back we go. Back we go. I just saw it out the corner of my eye. We have a train stuck. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see the stuck train? Why? Why would you do that? Well, one, the signaling's the signaling. Oh my days! Stop clicking out the window. The signaling's wrong. You should have that there to make this a different segment of the track. And then realistically, I should get rid of you. I'm going to tell the train to be on its way. Go. I'm going to get rid of you. Okay. So that becomes one piece of track from there all the way down to there, which means if it's occupied, no train should be allowed to drive up that point there onwards. I think maybe because the output was incorrect. I'm also going to remove that signal there. Put it here somewhere in the middle of the two. There. Okay. So that's one big long piece of track. this is one big long piece of track. So hopefully you'll come to this point and then go, I must go straight on because that is blocked now. Hopefully. Whee. Go. Sorry, train. But the oil trains managed to break themselves. I don't know why it would have gone up there. It makes no sense. Cool. Okay. So we're walking the rest of the way. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. You traitor. Okay. So I made this look so much cleaner than before, which is quite nice. Yeah. And that's doing... So this is doing loaders and assemblers. Oh, it's got a lot of assemblers in there. Then we do want a lot of assemblers in one go, so yeah, that's fine. Right, I'm full. What else do we want here? Ironically, this is where I need a sign so I can write it down, but let's load up Notepad instead. Throw that over there. What else do we want here? So let's drop down. I'd probably want another... the actual... That guy wants to be over here somewhere. Can I put you there? Then run a power line. You can't connect Xeno towers to each other? Really? Really? You disappoint me. Now we've got coverage over here for us. Excellent. So, the question is, what do we want? What do we want here? Let's start at the top and work our way through each list to find out what we want. So, building blocks. Don't need any more of those. Solar item logistics, we have that. We don't want any of those. Pipes. Pipeline. Pumps, all types of pump. Yep. Not too fussed about the intakes, we don't use them very often, so I'm not bothered. Loaders are being done. In electricity we want power pole. Purple 1 and 2, purple 1 and 2 plus wall mounted, and transformers. Almost 2. I'm also going to put cable up the top there as well. Cable's easy to make anyway, but we want to do cable. I think you can make cable you can make an assembler, so yeah. Although that requires wire, which we don't have. But we are going to bring Tekken in here, so that won't be a problem really here. Okay, Lonnie, have a good one. We shall see you again. Not worried about those, we can make them ourselves. We're making assemblers. Crushers. Crushers Mark 2. Although we do only need them in certain places, don't we? Maybe not the crushers. Maybe not the crushers. Like the distillation columns, we can make them ourselves. If we get pipes coming into us, that means we can make more of them because we'll have pipes internally, so we can make more. We don't need assembly lines. Xeno storage. Xeno towers. Don't cover anything there. Don't cover anything there. Tracks. Basically everything in here. Signals. Trains. Carriages. Stations. And loading. What are they called? Loading station. Carriages both. And data cables, I don't need any of those. So we want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 assemblers doing stuff here. So we're going to need Tekken dropping off as well. We don't have Tekken, and we're going to need steel. I think it's the only 2 extra things we need. So, you there. Be gone. Doop. You there can also be gone. Doop. And doop. And I want to yoink basically all of these guys. I need 2 more stations. Oh, I'm going to dig out my wool. Oh, well, that's fine. Yep, and then I need another station on the end as well for us to actually be able to come up here and stop. Although that station could very happily sit here on the main line, because it's only a station for us to come to, stop, and then we'll pick the train up and move on. So, unfortunately, I cannot pick up all that stuff because I don't have any space in my inventory. So, go to this guy, turn on drones and off drones and on blokey. K, mark for... Actually, no, don't bother marking for digging. I'll tell you what we'll do. Don't need that anymore. Go away. We'll do this. Oop. Is that enough, or do we need to go further? That's enough. And east. Okay, you want to be Techno rods, and you want to be steel. I think I just called it steel. Steel beams. That's his technical name. And then you are Techem rods, so that's fine. So train there, there, carriage there, there, they are and there. You configure schedule. Techem rods. Nope. You configure schedule. Steel beams. Add a condition. Inactive 3 minutes. Right, 5 minutes. Fly. Yes, go. All stations are at capacity. I hope not. It's only 700 meters away, but I really hope not. We'd allow 3 trains to drop off there. Are all 3 trains coming at once? Oops. There's 5 stations there. Technically, you can have more than you can have 3, 4, 5 trains. Which should mean that yes, you left as well. Excellent. Okay, right. So. Oh, I want to recolor the conveyor factory. Purple. There we go. I'll make it purple. Just so it stands out against the other ones. Might as well rename it to the mall or something. Okay. So, Techem and steel will come at the end there, which is exactly what I am missing some stuff though. What happened here? What happened here? Did we not copy it properly? No, we did not. Paste. Thank you. Right, okay. So, yeah, none of you need steel, do they? Yeah, it seems strange that the conveyor belts skip steel out completely. Huh. So you're doing your thing there, that's fine. So let's square you off here, and also we might fill in this area over here. Doopy-doopy-doo. Boop. Oh, and you should probably also have that and that. Yeah. Little tiny buffer. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Right. So, I need to bring down all these materials to the end of the conveyor line. Which is actually pretty difficult. And then start running the factory down there. Which makes me want to rebuild this whole shebang here. And everything should come out, then run down the back. And then we can grab off of it and build the factory along there, grabbing whatever we need to grab the things we need to do. How many lines do we have coming in here? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 now. It's going to make life awkward. Right, what I need you running down here, but you can't run down here because you're on top of this. So I need to do that. I also need to ironically move you like right down here so the fan light can go that way. Oh yeah. Completely forgot my inventory's full, isn't it? Dang it. Actually, you can probably stay on the ground floor, can't you? Yeah. Because I can turn you around this way. You can come down here. You can come down here. You want an intake there and an intake there. That's just stupid. Let's not do that anymore. That data line's becoming way over the top. So you do those three there, and then you come to here and do something over there. But you need picking up, and I probably can't because I don't have enough space. Can I dump everything in there? Nope, still don't have enough space. Dang it. So there's those 3 there. Problem is, we also have these 2 here. We need to come up and go somewhere. But I think we can do that. Not that I know if they actually need to go anywhere yet. Now I think about it, I don't think many of this does. I don't think we do thermite sheets for stuff we're doing. Let's leave that for the moment. Leave them all there, and we'll bring them out as when we need them. Which means you did not need to go up by... Well, you did, because you can't actually go up by 1 and then sit on top of that, because... you could have gone up by 1. That's fine. You're up by 2 now. It's fine. So, here... do I want to do stuff? Stuff and things. So, what needs what, when, where, and how? So, let me put down... So you want to do that. That's Xeno Power and Tech. Okay. We don't need anything in the logistics. That's steel, so that's just steel. That's just steel. These are xenoferrite. I don't think anything else needs Techum. Apart from cable needs Techum because it needs to make wires. So building blocks and wires should be next to each other. And they can be... turn them this way. We could use that box for at least some of them. Let's go there, there, and there. So you're going to do wire. You make 160 per minute, and you're going to do cable, which wants only 60 per minute. Okay. You could actually be a Mark 1. I'm not going to bother with that. We'll leave it as full. That's fine. So you do that. So you output, input, input, input. Go input, input like that, which means you'd have to output. Well, I'd rather you output there, and then we want a longer one which outputs here. You go into there, you go into there. Data cable stretches around. Let me copy that and paste it there and there, and then we'll edit the settings, which is 4,500. No, we don't want that. Although we kind of do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two stacks. Just shy of 3 stacks. 3 stacks. So, how much flooring do I want? 10,000, 9,000. Actually, let's do the same. So, block. Let's do 4,500 wooden blocks. They can sit in the box at once. We can't send stuff to us quicker than these machines can make stuff. So, don't really have to worry about that too much. And then when it comes to cable, I really only want 1 stack. What does cable stack do? So let me add cable to my... It's not called cable, what's it called? Power line. Stacks and 200s. So let's say 2 stacks, which would be 400, so let's go 350. Actually, no. Let's go like 150 or something, because we don't use that much cable. 1 stack is well enough. Okay, so keep making that and then stop when you get to 150, so you instant stop. don't know if there's going to be enough Xeno plates coming down here for this, but we do much about it now. So we come out here, we go through there to there, and I think that's the only place Techum's needed. Kind of a waste having it like this, but you can have the intake there, actually. Oh, actually, hold on. Xenoferrot's needed everywhere, isn't it? So I probably want the line to come down, rotate round and go back again. So let's do double one there, do input there. And what we'll do is we will... Oh, space, really? Oh. Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. Then you can come down, turn back around, then go this way and we'll figure stuff out from there. There we go. That's where the boat's going to be. Okay, nice. We've still got making some power flooring back at the main factory at the moment, so we'll have double for the minute. That's fine. It's not a problem. Right. So building blocks done. Pipes are over here with the steel. I might put another Xeno box over here as well. So let's run a line out here. What just needs steel? Oh, I can't make the Xeno boxes here because they require scrap and crystals and things, and I don't have scrap and crystal. Although there might be a scrap mine nearby and a crystal mine nearby, so we could mine them directly and bring them up. We'll hold that thought. We'll hold that thought. Okay. Can I output from you to that guy? Putting you there at the data cable. Change this to be assembler 3, and 450 seems like a good number. And I'm just going to dump all those in there and all those in there. Okay, you will start refilling us, I think. Are we in range to be refilled here? I don't know. No, we're not technically, but that's okay. You can make things, do stuff. You should have stopped. You have, excellent. The cable will fill up at some point and then that will stop as well. Cool, cool, cool. You are gonna have 450. Maybe I want that to be like 150 or something. 200. We'll go 200. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to leave 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I've got to leave like at least one row free for other stuff, but that's okay because there's too many building blocks in there anyway, so it's not a problem. Right, so let's come here. Let's put in, I'm going to put them that side, yeah. And I don't want to start until at least kind of this point here. Whoa. Boop. Boop. You're going to do pipes. You're going to do pipeline stuff. Do any of the pipeline things need pipes? Oddly enough, no. None of the pumps need pipes involved in their recipe, which is weird. But okay. In fact, they all need exactly the same stuff. like exactly the same stuff. That makes life a lot easier to build. Cool. So let's input. Away you go. You start doing your thing there. Cool. You actually want 60 a minute, which is a lot. You want 240 a minute, which is a lot. So, but that's fine. This doesn't have to run at full speed because we don't have to worry about that. Can I put a container over this side for these to empty out into? Well, obviously, yes, I can. Let's put it there. And then, actually, let's put it there. And sit on the concrete, which is going to define the edge of our platform. There we go. Boom. You can go past like that, which means then you can still load onto that side. You guys can actually offload here. So would you output and output? And then we're going to have an input and input with a data cable. Do I have any data cables on me? I do not. Let us get some of those. I do. They're there. Always miss them. So, let me copy you. Paste the details. Just makes life easier when I'm doing things. I don't have to do all these things here. So you want to be pipe. No, you want to be pipeline pipe. And you want to be pipe. And let's add them to our request. Pipe. That's the 500. Oh, we already have pipe. Okay, so pipeline pipe. Stacks the 250. Oh yeah, we did that. 500 and 250. Oh. So I suppose we'll set you to 500. What's that to? If it's less than 500, that'll do one. 490. 475. Let's be safe. No, actually 499 can be fine. Let's leave it at 500 and change the actual output system to be less than or equal to. Then you should be the same. Less than or equal to 250. Okay, and then all these should be the same. You should be less than or equal to. And then we'll go 5,000. What are you? You should be 5,000 and be less than or equal to. So that should mean I actually went up by 1. It did go over. No, so it should just be less than then. So if it hits 5,000, it should stop. Yeah. Okay. So only enable if you've got less than 5,000. If you hit the 500, you stop. Boop. Okay. So the pumps all want machine parts, xenoferrite, and electronic components, which is these 3 lines right here. So it's also a bit awkward. Because I know I need those, and I need polymer board. We're not bringing polymer in though, are we? No. What do I need polymer for? Large power poles. don't really use that many large power poles, so maybe we can skip that and make that ourselves. Yeah. Okay. Circuit board. So I now basically need these 3 pipes and those 2 to do their own thing. So let's do this. Bring those 2 out. I don't need the thermalite sheets, so we can actually scratch that one back. Right, so you come along like this. And then what I basically want to do is have a run of machines which can take from any of these 5 belts, making all the remaining things. Apart from when we come to doing the trains, because most of this wants steel, isn't it? Oh no. Steel, yeah, we need to add steel to that list as well, which is fine because steel can come up and turn around and become here. Only you need it. Typical. I move you. I'll make it look clean. I need you there. So you go down to there and come along here. Thing. Then all the machines can sit in between there like this. And they can get access to every side of it. And we run steel up this side that way. Then I don't know how they unload stuff though. That's kind of a problem. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to unload stuff unless I leave a gap between them. Which is going to be awkward because then we're not going to have enough space for enough machines. We also need access to that. How many more machines do I need? So I need every different type of pump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't really know if I need those. The pipeline pumps and those, I don't really think I'm going to need them. Or if I do, there'll be rare cases. These I'm kind of using a lot for the trains. Or am I? Or am I? Not really. Not really. Same as the pipeline. I'm not really going to be using lots of pipelines once I finish the oil build. The pipes may be in places. But no. Okay, let's thin this out then. So let's get rid of the pumps. We don't want that. So that's all done there. Cable is done. So power pole. And the wall mounted one. And that. There's no way to make this look pretty. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Look. There we go. Okay, so that siphons off for that one there. That's done. That's the only place the second needs to be. Beautiful. Right. Now, you guys are going to need we can do another one of these here. You're going to be doing tracks. Right. Oh. Oh. Tracks stack to 200. And I would like to make sure we have a lot of them in stock. So I'm going to say 1,000. And I'm really going to hope I'm not going to oversaturate that. So track is done. Signals are plates and electronics. I can make the trains and the garages myself. I'm not fussed about those. Although we are going to use them in every place, so having them being made here wouldn't necessarily hurt. No, let's make them here, shall we? So steel, electronic components, steel, and your just electronic components. Okay, right. So you are going to do the next one in line, which was energy power pole. Okay, and then we're going to drag that out by 3. I need a 4th line loader. Okay, what the right? You're going to do the transformers. Not sure this is going to work. You are going to do down to trains now, so right down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6 more. 6 more things that all require access to all different things. So 1, 2, 3, and then we run out. Unless I turn it around and run it this way. Which is doable. Can you be the ones that don't require steel? So like the train track, station. You want steel, you want steel, you want steel. The signals don't need steel. Need 3 that do require steel, which need to be out the front here, don't they? Wait a minute. Station, signal, power pole. We don't need to be power pole. Hold on. We've got power pole on that there, so I've got 3 now. Going to be train engine, cargo. Goes there. I can't bring it back around again. And tanker. So what I'm thinking is we run along here, we go down here, then we go back along here like this. I don't know how far you actually need any circuit boards. No. Only one of you need circuit boards. That actually makes life a lot easier. Okay. Okay, that actually makes life a lot easier. So let's change you to be the one with circuit boards, which is that guy. Let's change you to be power pole. Bonk, there you go. Circuit boards can stop there. Excellent. Okay. Along here, go down there. And come back again. Do any of you need advanced machine parts? Yes, yes, no, yes. Okay. Look like that. Steel. Need up to there. So intakes, steel. And you want steel, but you're going to have to grab it from the side, which sucks a little bit, but might be okay. Actually, no, it'd be fine. You come down to the end, you come down to the end, you come down to the end. Okay. You want an input from here. You don't want anything from this side. What do you want? That one. And that one. Advanced machine parts and steel, which is out the front. You want advanced machine parts and electronics. Okay. You want electronics and steel. You want electronics. Steel. Oh, damn it. Nope, it's fine. We can do that. Hold on. Bonk. Bonk. And then. Boop. Getting any. Let's all go in here. Wow, you want 300 a minute. Oof. Oof, that's okay. You'll that's fine. It's fine. You'll back up soon. We're not going to have storage being that mad. Anyway, and then you want. Oh no, you're fine. I was like, oh no, that's not going to work. It's fine because we can do that. There we go. Awesome. Okay, that should be all of you running if you could get any Xeno Power plates. Nice. Okay. And then what I want to do is unload them, preferably into this guy. Now, I very much would have liked to unload these onto the third line, but I couldn't. I can do that, can't I? Would make life easier for us. So you four want to end up over here. Well, maybe you four want to end up on this side. And then you four want to end up in the center. Which will be fine if I can cut this off. Cut this off. Oop. You're going to go in by one and then along and connect to that, and then you're going to come back this way like this with a intake, 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 then output, 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 and output. Yeah, please, thank you. Oh, I need to. That's okay. There's no inputs at the moment, so that's fine. Okay. And then you guys want to output to there, there, output, 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 and output. Like that. Okie dokie. Right, first thing I want to do is run the data cable all the way around the outside of the building. And I'm going to copy one of these, which is switch off, which will be you. So, middle click. Ah. What are you complaining about? Some foolish carpenter has put the data cable in the wrong place. Doop 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 doop. Okay, right. So let's take and do that. Right. So if I shift click, push. So what are these stacked to? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, they're all disabled. Is that right? Are you disabled? Okay. So let's look, see what we got here. So we have train stations and whatever this one is that's not running. Train station and train loaders. Right, let's add these to my list, shall we? So train stuff. So train station. Train loaders. You stacked to 25, so that's what you're going to be. 25. Can I copy and then shift, paste, 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 paste? So they're all set to 25. Okay. So then you want to be train loaders. You want to be train stations. You are signals. Actually stacked to 50. Oh, I've already got signals. Yep. Right, so this is going to be 50 and set to signals. I will request train engine, train wagons, and train tankers. I don't think I need them on me all the time, but then I kind of do. Okay, but I am very much going to change this down to be half a stack of each one, because I put them down and pick them up all the time. I don't want to have extra ones in extra places. So we're just going to say a single stack. So this is trains themselves. So this is going to be 20. It's train engines, isn't it? Yes. This is wagons, and that's liquid ones. So 20 wagons, 20 tankers. You are filling up exactly to a stack and stopping, which is beautiful. You are power poles. I think they stack to 100. Set, but I'm going to change my one to be 90. Same as you. I'm going to change you to be 190. I've got some of these turned down a little bit here. I want them to send stuff to me, but if I like put a couple down and go, oh no, I need to pick that up again, it ends up creating a second stack. So if I take slightly less than a full stack, it means I can pick up and not worry about a couple. Okay. And then the last one is transformers. Stacked to 25. I will say, can I have 20, please? Okay, nice. The only problem is you're not getting enough Xeno plates in, because this belt isn't fast enough. The belt simply isn't fast enough. So, but there we go. So the mall is working as intended. Nice. I actually don't output these guys in this, so we've got extra stuff in here. That's fine. Not worried about those being in there. They'll clear out over time. So the only thing it needs is Xeno logistic towers and the containers, which both require scrap and crystals. Unfortunately, not charged crystals, just scrap and crystals. Is there a crystal deposit anywhere near here? Not that I have discovered. Doesn't mean there isn't one, you just haven't discovered it. Also, I don't know, you have to discover the scrap as well, don't you? Which, I gotta say, sucks. The fact that you can't use the radar to do it even after you've discovered things really sucks. There was a cave here, wasn't there? Where was the cave? But we covered a cave entrance up here somewhere, didn't we? Maybe not. Think. Here. Think. I want to find a Xeno, a scrap deposit. I don't think I found one yet, have I? Because I can't scan for them yet. Was around the big loop. Right, does this cave go further down later on? Because it kind of stops there. Into our train track. Nope, this is the end of it. Well, this one doesn't go far enough. Ah, yes, we did see it over a cave entrance. I thought so. Right, so this just loops back on itself, doesn't it? That's what I found here. Loops around and up here, which comes out on top there. That's where we came from. So if we go this way, it goes to a dead end. Okay. Okay. I suppose I've got to find one of those scrap. Oh. That's weird. That's water, apparently. Cool. I've got to find one of those scrap nodes. I don't even know where to start looking for a scrap node. Because I don't know what height you have to go to.
Hello there.
My Stoosh, hello there, good evening. Hope you're having a good day today. Trapped on the ground. Damage cores, Xeno Power cores, Xeno crystals, and Xeno crystal deposits. I need a Xeno scrap deposit. That's what I want. I'm not using my mod yet. No, I haven't started working on that yet. was hoping to, somewhere near here, find some Xeno scrap and maybe a crystal deposit. The crystal deposits are easy because they're down on the lava level. They're easy to find. But the Xeno scrap deposits are not easy to find. Because they must be in caves, and I don't know what height they're at, and I've never found one. So I can't do like anything at the moment. And the problem is, when you want a cave, can you find one? Oh, there. Apparently I have power lines coming out here. Why do I have power? Oh yeah, because that's power anything below. Okay, let's go. So, where can I find it? Oh wow, that went far. Great, good job. That's a very strange solid wall. That looks rather suspicious that just came to an end. No, oh no, hang on. Oh. Naha. Mahaha. Right. Okay. This is weird. This is some weird map generation. It's like one cave that decided to wall in another cave. Very strange. Very, very strange. There's our way out. All right. Oh, this cave is. I feel like I should go down lower for the scrap deposits. They do exist. I found one previously on a previous save, but I've not found one this save. But then I'm not looking for them. I know they're in caves. They look just like the crystal deposits, just with scrap in them instead. Only when you found one. You have to find one first, and then like the crystal deposits, once you found one, you can scan for them. But because I haven't found one yet, the resource has not been discovered. There's our power pole. Well, this cave went nowhere fast. Okay, great. I don't know. I need to find one, and then yes, we can scan for others. Which, yes, I get that, but I really wish you could just research it. I don't have my orbital laser thing on me. Will you please stop alt and tabbing out of my game? I keep clicking on stuff in the background, which isn't making any sense. Why do you keep coming out of the game? What the hell? What the hell was that? Wow. Right. Is that another cave there? That looks like another cave there, or is that something we built? Nope, we've not been here before. That looks like a cave. The problem is, how deep does it go? Nowhere! Although it's probably because it goes past there. There it is. I don't know how far their worms go. But again, dead straight flat wall at the end of a cave. Very, very suspicious. I don't know whether that's just the way they end, or whether this is another like cave that's running along parallel to it. I haven't found one this time though. And the problem is, you want to look for a cave, and you could mine all the way down to bedrock and not find all. Like this. Huh. Right, I am going to give up on this for the moment. I might go hunting whilst I'm waiting for some videos to encode, because I have some stuff to do for tomorrow. So I think we might, it is 2 o'clock in the morning, probably bring this to a close, I think. They don't show up on the map, do they? Even crystal deposits don't show up on the map. Resource nodes, if I tick that, didn't we find, where's our home base here? Didn't we find a crystal, crystal node, geothermal vent, crystal node. So we found some underground. So there's one there, so that's not bad. What I want to do is I want to bring it up to here, to our mall, to make stuff that's a geothermal vent. But yeah, but because I haven't found one, and they don't show up unless you've actually physically been down and found them. The geothermal vents do, but the crystal nodes don't. You have to walk into them to find them, which I dislike, because it makes the radar pointless. You know, the radar's good for finding other resources, but it's like, why can't it now scan for crystal nodes and stuff? It doesn't make any sense. Let's go into this one cave here, and if I can't find it at the bottom of this cave here, I'm going to call it a night and then hunt for caves and try and figure some stuff out whilst I'm letting videos do their thing for YouTube. Oh, this is a big cave. Don't know how far down you have to go for it. I assume it's quite far. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the scanner you can't use to find them either. The problem is when you're back here, it's like, oh, that looks promising, and then you get close. No, it's just two of them. This is one hell of a big cave. It just loops back around on itself. Yeah, I think that's just the back wall, the thing. I think that's just where it ends or starts. Nope, it just loops around on itself. Okay. And dead end. Okay. Okay. Let's just leave it here. I will go hunting. I will try and find some caves. I'll also remember to mark some stuff off so I know where I'm going, because I'm now... Where are we going? We want to go up, don't we? Yep. Oop, there you go. I need to mark which caves I've scanned and which ones I haven't. Try and find one. Then when I find one, it'll be fine, because we could do something. Get infinite scrap to bring it up here so we can make infinite containers and towers. And I also need to go down and find a crystal. The crystal nodes are easy to find though, because they're down on bedrock level, so you just fly around at bedrock level and not worry about it. Whereas the other ones are awkward. That's why I really wish this would scan for them. Yeah. There's something, a large Xeno scrap over here, but 107 below us. But of course, what cave is that in? There is a cave here. There's a cave there. Is it in a cave that even attaches to the surface? Who knows? Wow. Talk about bounce. I'm sure they're on about the same level as the large Xeno scrap. So, like those ones there, where you get the damaged power cores, they're on the same level as these. And there's one right there. There's one right there. Bonk. Alien scrap node. Woohoo. Now, can we scan for them? No. So I guess the crystal deposits are not... No, because they're called crystal and resource node crystals, aren't they? So you have to find them all manually? So I don't have my own detector on me. Is that right? Oh, I do have it on me. There it is. Bing. Resource node alien scrap there. Cool. But does that show up? It's saying there's something in front of me over here. Is it detecting? Hold on. Let's see if we can fly over that direction towards it. It's very dark in here. Apparently in front of us here. There's something around here. Is it down? Oh no, porous rock. I wish you could turn that off. There is so much porous rock. I don't need to detect that. I really don't need to find that stuff. That's horrible. So there's something over there, which is also porous rock. There's porous rock here, porous rock here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them over there, 5 of them over there. I don't know how you tap into that. I mean, I'd like to be able to right click with this thing and like turn off or but the satisfactory one where you can just pick what you want to scan for. Have an all and then have a, I'd like to scan for this, I'd like to scan for that, you know, the other. But it does find the alien scrap nodes and they are just square boxes. So at least we can kind of look around and try and find them that way. The problem is those ones that are right at the distance, by the time it gets out there to scan it, you don't know where it's up or down. With porous rock is what it's finding over there. Yeah. Okay, so look, 1, 2, 3. So I set the camera here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the screen. If I scan, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things on them around me, and one of them is a node. The rest is useless. I don't know if we can tap into that, but there is one here. Bing. Okay, and to mine that, you have to build one of these. Nope. You have to build the other thing, which means you need to go back to the base for that. Okay. But maybe they are near... I knew they were on the same height as the damaged power core things. So like that one there. So I knew there was roughly this same height. This is a very large cave and very, very, very dark. Oh, another cave connects to it. I can't remember what you do with damaged power cores. Feed them into the machine, get rid of them. Okay. Anyway, success. We found the thing we wanted to find. So, and it's not terribly far away from here. So if I can just go down to bedrock and find a crystal deposit, that would be great. That way. Hard to navigate in here because it's so dark I can't see. There. Which means my tunnel up should be here somewhere. It was right near it, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll make another one. We want to mine this out anyway, so yeah. Let me go down to bedrock and see if there's a crystal node nearby as well. That would be awesome. Boop. I don't know if you can even find crystal nodes. So there's a crystal node there, and no. So the Omni scanner doesn't find them unless you have physically walked up to them and smacked your face into them. This is a bad mechanic. I get having to find the first one, and then you can scan for them, but having to find each one manually. Crystal nodes, maybe it's fine because it's down at lava and that's easy, but in caves, no. This is bad. This is a bad one. I don't know. So, boom. Resource discovered. Ding. Now, boop. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. How can it find it now? But yeah, so we got one there, one there. Okay, that's not so bad. We'll mine them, bring them up to there, pop them out, and put in some places there to create the Xeno logistic containers and Xeno logistic towers. We can have them being auto-magically made. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm going to bed now. That seems like a really good idea. Okay. So, I need to go back home as well, and I need to make the machine that can build the other stuff, but we'll do that. We'll do that, so, yeah. Okay. Save game, stream 37. Where are we now? Oop. 157 hours. Yay. Cool, 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 cool. Okie dokie. Boop. What? Apparently VTube Studio. This is because I've been clicking random stuff in the background because Windows has decided to be dumb and do some dumb things. But it's still not happy. Ooh. There we go. I'm cut off slightly. The whole thing's resized itself. Boop. There we go. Nice. Yeah, I kept randomly clicking. As I'm playing the game, and then my mouse would be off on a different window. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on with this, but okie dokie. So yes, we shall leave this one here. We shall come back next time. We shall continue on. And there will be much rejoicing. Yes, indeed you do. And we'll start mining some scrap and finish off them all. And the oil is now done, so we can go on to pistons. Excellent. Maybe my tracking will be better tomorrow as well. Let's go and see if there's anybody in the world we can send you over to. Don't think there's many people paying. Oh, excuse me. Yawny yawn. Doopy 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 doop. A doopy 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 doop. Ba. Yeah, it's not going to let me dual raid people, which is a little annoying, but oh well. Right. Well, you know what? We're gonna who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Well, on Twitch, we're gonna raid somebody called Dead Reckoning. Dead Reckoning EU, a UK streamer. Oop. We shall go and send the raid over to them. And oh no, apparently I can't send the raid over to them. Failed. Why did it fail? That's no good. I'm going to bring this to a close right here because Twitch says no. Twitch says no. I'm clicking on people's streams and it's going to a black window. Yeah. Let's not push it today. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun. I wish my tracking worked properly. you